Welcome to our regular Monday program. Today's Monday program is sponsored by the Provincial General Services Office, headed by our Chief of Office, Mr. Pedreto M. Serra. Our report is routed into three different parts, namely, the office background, reports and updates, and the future programs of this office. So without further ado, may we direct your attention on screen for our reports and updates. For the information of everyone, this office was created through an Ordinance Number 3792, which was approved last November 4, 1992. Tracing back 30 years ago, it was a pool of personnel that were called out from the different offices of this province that composed the first set of employees, specifically records officers and utility workers that first manned this office. Our mission is to efficiently plan, provide and manage a much improved system of procurement, care utilization, custody and disposal of supplies and properties in the local government as officially prescribed. Our vision is primarily anchored in Republic Act 9184, the law that governs our office, which transcends the principle of transparency, accountability, equity, and efficiency. It also mentioned to adopt a set of rules and regulations when it comes to the procurement of infra projects, goods, and consulting services in the government. Our mandate is to take custody of and be accountable for all properties, real and personal, owned by the LGU, including those granted in a form of donation, reparation, assistance, and counterpart of joint projects. It also projects that the term general, which is contained as the title of our office, emphasized that we will answer to all logistical support services in our province. The Provincial General Services Office has 4 divisions, namely Administrative Division, Procurement and Supply Management Division, Property and Inventory Management Division, and the Security Services Division. Administrative Division. Moving on, here are the accomplishments of our Administrative Division. Our Administrative Division has the following tasks. First, it is responsible for overseeing all the divisions within the office. Second, comply to all programs of the CSC implemented under Phrmo. And third, supervise all administrative works in accordance with CSC rules and regulations. As seen on screen, the Administrative Division has 36 employees. The Procurement and Supply Management Division has 14 employees. The Property and Inventory Management Division has 5 employees. And the Security Services Division has 33 employees. Out of the 90 existing plantilla positions of the office, 88 employees are in permanent status, and 49 out of 88 employees in permanent positions were reassigned to other offices. And currently, we have 4 non-permanent employees. From January 2022 to June 2022, our Administrative Division has recorded 496 incoming communications, drafted and released 45 outgoing communications, made 55 office memoranda, recorded 47 travel orders, formulated 1 OPCR, gathered 87 IPCRs, processed 18 payrolls, checked 246 daily time records, and approved 115 application for leaves. The Administrative Division also answered the call of our Honorable Governor Alexander T. Pimentel in his intention to vie for the most elusive award of the DILG's Seal of Good Local Governance Award. Immediately after the marching orders of our energetic head of office, Pedreto Serra, Pgso personnel effectively carried out the cleaning of the main Capitol building and its vicinity. We managed to make significant changes by removing some of the eyesore and unnecessary pile of unused government properties within the main and adjacent buildings at the provincial capital. Indeed, it is through the cooperation of everyone that makes a burdensome task becomes lighter and easier to accomplish. Procurement and Supply Management Division. The task of this division is to check and review all purchase requests, PPMPs, requests for quotations, abstract of quotations, purchase orders, and notices.
From January to June 2022 of this year, the role of the Procurement and Supply Management Division was very crucial due to the fact that several projects of the Office of the Governor, which was downloaded from the national agencies and cannot be implemented if it will not pass through a public bidding. And in our pursuit of transparency among our transactions, we were able to accomplish public bidding of the different government projects. For the month of January 2022, we have 2 constructions of multipurpose hall and level 2 water system projects in San Agustin and Bislig City respectively. 2 purchases of medicines and equipment for Lianga District Hospital. And 1 purchase of calendar for calendar 2022 for the Governor's Office. For the month of February, we recorded 4 purchases of fuel for the rehabilitation projects of the following. First, rehabilitation of provincial roads and bridges for the municipality of Lanuza to Carrascal, Surigao del Sur. Second, road opening of Pongon, Hanipaan, and Duck Valley, Farm to Market Road in San Agustin, Surigao del Sur. Third, rehabilitation of Barubo-Tulingig provincial roads for the first quarter covering the months from January to March 2022. Fourth, the rehabilitation of Marihatag to Lianga, Surigao del Sur provincial roads. There was a record purchase of 2 government vehicles for our provincial response team. A rehabilitation was also recorded for the asphalt laying of 2.7 kilometers Barangay Liningtian and Magusilum in Cantilan, Surigao del Sur. There were also 10 constructions of multipurpose building located in the barangays of Tagbina, namely Barangay Sayon, Kahayagan,
Santa Juana,
Tagongon, and Uguban. There were also multipurpose buildings constructed in the barangays of Hinatuan, namely Barangay Bacolin, Port Lamon, and Maharlika. And 2 multipurpose buildings in Barobo, Surigao del Sur, in Barangay San Jose and Sudlon, and 2 feeder roads in Carrascal and Lingig, Surigao del Sur.
Still, in February 2022, there were 3 recorded 3 electrification projects in Barangay Mampi and Pakuan, Lanuza, Surigao del Sur, and Barangay Bitaugan, San Miguel, Surigao del Sur. We also recorded project biddings of 12 site improvements in the areas of Barangay Lubo, Cantilan, Surigao del Sur, Barangay Bahi Javier Road in Barobo, Surigao del Sur, Barangay Rosario Victoria Access Road, Barangay Mabuhay Matikdom Road, all in Tandag City, Barangay Uba Access Road, and Road Junction Tumitong, Farm to Market Roads in Cortez, Surigao del Sur, Badong Feeder Road in Tago, Surigao del Sur, Hanipaan Road Phase 2 in San Agustin, Surigao del Sur, and 1 in Lianga, San Miguel, Marihatag, and Tagbina. For the month of March 2022, there were 2 procurement of drugs and medicines, 1 construction of rice processing center in Barangay Lindoy, Tago, Surigao del Sur, 1 purchase of fuel, and a purchase of water pipes for water system project. For the month of April 2022, there were 2 purchases of fuel for the repair and rehabilitation of provincial roads and bridges, and for COVID-19 pandemic response. For the month of May 2022, purchases of surveillance equipment for security reasons, government vehicles for field work and operation, and fuel for road rehabilitation were recorded on the said month. And for the month of June 2022, there were 2 recorded improvement of government buildings for Provincial Engineer's Office and Veterinary Office. 1 installation of solar street light in Purok Paradise, Tilahe, Tandag City. 1 completion of indigenous people multipurpose building. 2 procurement of medicines for indigent patients. And 2022 medical mission of this province. And 2 purchases of government vehicles. The Procurement and Supply Management Division also processed the following documents. First, 2,508 purchase requests. Second, 1,086 requests for quotations. Third, 92 invitation to bids. Fourth, 1,069 abstract of quotations. Fifth, 415 notice of awards. Sixth, 1,080 purchase orders. And seventh, 450 notice to proceeds. For the procurement reports, for the Bids and Awards Committee, Property and Inventory Management Division. The tasks of this division are the following. First, overall supervision and management of supplies and properties. Second, reconciliation of property, plant, and equipment. The usual task of this division is known to everyone, is the inventory of properties. This forms part of their second task, which is the reconciliation of PPE. However, there are other documents processed by the Property and Inventory Management Division, and these are Inventory Custodian Slips, 253, Property Acknowledgement Receipts, 127, Posting of Property Stickers, 333, Property Return Slips, 61, Waste Materials Reports, 103, LTO Registration Renewals, 128 documents. Another set of documents processed by this division are the clearances of employees, including elected officials of this province. And these are the following. First, retirements, 22. Second, resignations, 2. Third, transfers, 5. Fourth, maternities, 4. Fifth, travel abroad, 1. And sixth, terminal commutations, 2, with a total of 36 clearances. Shortly before the campaign period of this year's presidential election, there were retirees and running candidates which requested for inventory of government properties, and these were: first, PSWDO; second, POPCOM; third, Pgso Nutrition Office; and fourth, Vice Governor's Office, and the office also of some SP members, namely SP Karin Momo, former SP member now Vice Governor Manuel Alameda Sr., former SP member Henrich Pimentel, former SP member Raineria Nazareno, former SP member Raul Milian, and former SP member Glenn Plaza. This semester, we conducted inspection of properties, accounted under Inventory and Inspection Report of Unserviceable Properties, or IIRUP, within our stockroom or bodega and motor pool division. We also went to the different district hospitals to pull out unserviceable light and heavy equipment and non-expendable properties owned by the provincial government for auction sale. And at present, the auction sale of the following unserviceable properties of assorted scrap, medical and dental equipment, spare parts, light and heavy equipment, and these are the following. For heavy equipment, there are 3 units of payloader, 2 units of backhoe, 2 units of road roller, and 1 unit of dump truck. For light equipment, there are 5 units of ambulance, 3 units of Toyota Hilux, 3 units of Isuzu Elf, 4 units of Isuzu Crosswind, 2 units of Ford Everest, and 2 units of Nissan Urban. The total proceeds of the auction are accounted as follows. For the first load, dated on August 2, 2022, 357,470 pesos, with an OR number of 9986379. For the second load, dated on August 5, 2022, 282,900 pesos with an OR number of 9986413. For the third load, dated on September 1, 2022, 303,885 pesos with an OR number of 9987145. And for the fourth load, dated on September 16, 2022, amounting to 43,890 pesos with an OR number of 9987647, with a total amount of 988,145 pesos. At present, the provincial government held records of several real properties. The following are the properties declared during the conduct of actual verification and ocular inspection of the 38 parcels properties declared in the name of the provincial government of Surigao del Sur in the various barangays, and these are: lots declared as provincial road, Barangay La Purisima of the Municipality of Caguait, Barangay Santa Juana of the Municipality of Tagbina, Barangay Cagdapaw of the Municipality of Tago, with a total area of 6,526 square meters or 0.65 hectares. Lots near or within the conflict zone, Barangay Burgos of the Municipality of Cortes, with a total area of 420,975 square meters or 42 hectares. Here are the lots considered either arable or idle: Barangay Arasasan of Caguait, Poblacion Caguait, Barangay Liat Timco of Lianga, Barangay Barcelona of Lingig, Barangay Buluon of San Miguel, Barangay Libasod of San Miguel, Barangay Castillo of San Miguel, and Barangay San Roque of San Miguel, with a total area of 1,084,973 square meters or 108,497 hectares. In Madrid, Surigao del Sur, there is a lot with permanent structure located at Barangay Quirino with a total area of 6,772 square meters. Among other properties, there were lots with pertinent documents, and these are: Barangay San Roque in San Miguel, Bukawi Lianga with land title, Hilamun Burgos in Cortes with land title and deed of sale, with a total area of 79,664 square meters or 7.9 hectares. Security Services Division. Our Security Services Division has the following mission statement, and that is to ensure safe and peaceful environment within the area of responsibility in order to establish serenity and self-confidence of the employees in the performance of their tasks and responsibilities in the provincial government. Our Security Services Division did a painstaking job in maintaining order within the premises of the provincial capital. This includes directing traffic and securing all government properties within the vicinity of the provincial capital building. They also played a great role in securing VIPs who visit our sitting governor, Governor Alexander T. Pimentel, prior to the election this year. We were graced with former Vice President Lenny Robredo and former Senators Kiko Pangilinan, J.V. Ejercito Estrada, and Win Gatchalian. With the support of the Provincial Governor's Office to some of our undertakings, our Security Services Division also accomplished valuable changes in the upkeep of our surroundings. One of these were the installation of vehicle barrier at the lower portion of Capitol Hill. This will prevent counterflowing vehicles going uphill the upper Capitol Road. Second is the installation of the second vehicle barrier located at the main entrance of the Capitol, in between the facade of the Legislative Building and main Capitol Building. This barrier will also prevent entrance of unauthorized vehicles at the premises of the buildings earlier mentioned. Recently, our province applied for a government guard unit. This will institutionalize the function of our security guards within our organization. Should this be approved, this will fast-track the implementation of programs relative to the performance of their duties and responsibilities. They were also very instrumental in safeguarding our official ballots during the last election. Upon the arrival of our official ballots, our Security Services Division took turns in securing the documents until it was distributed to the different local government units in the entire province. Accidents happen everywhere, and we cannot control things like these. Last August 17, 2022, there was an accident that had occurred in our premises. Our security personnel responded immediately, called the police investigating team, and assisted them on their investigation. As the security personnel do their task while roaming around the area, the officer itself noticed that some of our government employee did not follow simple instruction. A label of no parking was being parked by two motorcycles with a plate number of 50FZ and 346ZGN. And last but not the least is the installation of parking signages to the two major buildings of the provincial capital, the main and legislative building. With the influx of government and private vehicles, the need of installing these signages was necessary to prevent parking rage or a simple battle over a parking slot.
In behalf of our Provincial General Services Officer, Mr. Pedreto M. Serra, and the rest of the Pgso employees, this has been Miss Dawn Rosary Balansag Marinduque saying, thank you so much for listening, and once again, good morning to everyone.